Hey, so I recorded the first video and did not realize that I did not press record. So I ended up painting the truck anyways. So here we go. So you're going to paint the truck that sky blue that you got in your package of paint. So you're gonna use that. You're gonna do soft brush strokes going from right to left, up and down. I mean down and up, down and up. Just soft, nothing crazy. Make sure you're filling in those lines, and if you go over those lines, it's fine. So, because I'm gonna show you how to make that truck pop in the end. So I'm just gonna keep going soft like that. That nice blue, just nice and slow. Now you're gonna try to start making the bottom of your truck, and you're gonna need a sheet of paper and a little dollop of black or white. You're gonna use the white paint, just a little dollop, and a dollop of black paint in your paintbrush, and you're going to mix that color, and it's gonna make a gray. So mix it up real good like that. And you're gonna paint the bottom of your truck. Just the bottom, the little bumper. Just a little bumper. Now for the little license plate, you're gonna use yellow paint. You're gonna paint a thin layer of yellow paint over that. It's gonna go outside of the lines, but it's fine because in the end, I'll show you how to outline it and to make it pop and make it look cute. But right now, we're just focusing on, just putting it in there. So now we're gonna start painting our roads. So you're gonna need black and orange paint and yellow paint. So you're gonna start with black at the bottom. You're gonna just scrape it across, going from left to right or right to left, whichever is your fancy. So you're just gonna keep going, scrape, 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 scrape. With your little brush that you got, just take your time. Scrape, 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 scrape. Spread it on there, just nice and soft. Scrape, scrape. Try to get all the way up to the top where the truck is, because it's gonna be dirt under the truck. You're gonna use your orange paint, and you're going to start to blend. So you're gonna blend the orange and the black together, starting from the bottom. Start from the bottom, you're gonna blend, blend, blend. It's gonna start to look like mud. This is like the part in painting where you're like, oh, cool, I get to make this color. Not be afraid of it. So you're just gonna keep going until it's all filled in. Just keep doing that motion of left to right, scraping motion. Don't be afraid to stop. You can stop at any time you like. to take a break. If you get overwhelmed, just take a break. It's fine. Because I know I did. So, yeah, just keep mixing the three colors however way you want to. I just went from black to orange to yellow and just kept going back and forth until it was like a nice finished brown. But it's up to you on how you feel about your dirt, because my dirt came out pretty brown, brownish, orangish. All right, so right now you are going to start painting your sky, but you're only going to be doing like a few lines to mark, because we are going to do the trees right after we do these markings. So you're just going to do a marking at the top, the two corners, and the top of the truck, and above your trees. So you'll see, like here I put a few marks there just to know where I should stop with the tree leaves and branches and whatnot, for the coloring, meaning for the tree leaves and branches and stuff, because you don't want it to be overbearing of sky and trees. So for the sky, you're going to use that blue that was included in your kit, the same blue for the truck. And then now you're going to start painting your trees. So they're black. You can paint your trees black, or you can mix yellow, orange, and black together to make a little brown. But I just made mine black because I like how it pops in the picture. So you're just going to color into your lines. And they do not have to be inside those lines. Even if you did draw stick trees, you could paint outside of those stick trees and it'll look just fine. So just keep going. Like so. Just fill in those lines like that. Keep going. Don't be afraid of your canvas. Just like I did, I didn't even draw these outlines. I just drew these myself with the paint. So, because I was like, I want some more trees. So I just made some smaller, biggest to smallest type ordeal. Because that's where I was just like, I needed more trees. So I just went from there. It's just how it is being an artist, you just think of things while you're doing it. So that's how I did it. So you're going to fill them in on this side. Take your time. Remember to take your time. This project is for you. It's you. You have created it. You can stop here if you like. If you want to take a little break, you can. But, yeah. Just keep going. No matter what, I want to see these finished. I want to see what y'all do. See what they look like. All right, so now we're going to start painting your trees. So you're going to need orange and yellow. So you're going to, you're going to just dip it in there, and then you're just going to make little circles going around a circular motion, just like I did them with my hand right there. So you're just going to go circle, 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 just little circles like that. Circle, circle. I started with the orange. So you're just going to do circles, little swirls, I call them, little swirls, and it'll create a little nice texture on your art when you're done. do circles, 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 circles with the orange paint first. Then you're going to go to the other side, do your circles like that. Circles, circles, circles. Circles, 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 circles like that. All right, now you're going to use yellow paint and you're going to blend it together. So doing the circles, you're gonna blend those two colors together and it's gonna make like this really nice blend of yellow and orange. Like that. Now, it may mix in with your black sometimes, but it just gives it more depth with the black. But I like the look personally. So if you blend it and you do get some black in from your wet paint, your wet black paint, then it's totally fine. You're just gonna keep going in swirls, just like that. And you can go all over on the left and the right side. All right, now you're gonna start painting the sky from those pinpoints that you did earlier. You're gonna just go from the left to the right from where you start, where you have those lines at. So you just fill in that part, all of that blue, and you just paint that big area. And you go from there, from left to right, long strokes. And don't forget, because you do have somewhat of a smaller brush, you don't have a huge brush, but just take your time. It's fine. You'll get there. Painting will be done and whenever you want it to be done. But just go from left to right, small strokes, and it could be your first coat, and then you have enough to do 2 coats. So you can go back again and do another coat. But yeah, just start going from left to right, and go as far down as you want. And I'll show you more with the blue paint in a little later. All right, now see in between the trees, you're going to paint a little blue because you're going to show some of the sky in between the trees. So I just dabbed a little bit of blue in between the white spots that you see right here. It's just, little peaks of the sky in between the trees. Just to give you that look that if, as if you were walking through the forest or whatever. So just fill in those spots. Or if you don't want to fill in the spots with the blue, you can fill them in with more yellow and orange. Or you can make more of a dirt area like you were doing with the car is on, with that same mixture of the colors of black, yellow, and orange. You can do that where the pumpkins are. That's another option. But yeah, you'll see that I just put the sky color in between the trees because I like the color blue. It's really pretty. So I just wanted to use it as much as I could. All right, so now you're going to start painting your pumpkins in your truck. Use that orange, or you can use the yellow, or you can mix the yellow with the orange and makes like this beigey looking color. So not the yellow with the yours, but the yellow with the white that I gave you, and it makes like this little beigey looking color. So you can use that. You could do that. But I like my pumpkins orange, like only in the truck. But yeah. Just paint your little pumpkins orange. Do not worry about staying in your line still. Don't worry about it, because in the end we will be outlining them. So don't worry. Just paint inside those pumpkins as best as you can, because that's what I did. All right, so you are going to start painting your pumpkins, and at the bottom, like on the ground. I painted mine yellow, so because that's all I had left. So because I felt like the orange would be too overbearing because of the leaves and the whatnot, so I just chose yellow. You can choose orange if you want to. It's totally up to you. But yeah, just a little something. I just used yellow for all my pumpkins. All right, so here on the ground, like I was telling you earlier, I chose to make more leaves on the ground, more so than dirt. So I used orange and yellow for the leaves that have fallen on the ground. So I did this spackling effect where I just dotted the canvas, just went like dot, 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 like a dotting effect type deal. So you're just gonna do that all over the ground, and you could do that as well with those colors that I told you earlier, like the brown. To make the brown, it's black, orange, and yellow. So you're just gonna, if you want it to just all be the ground and let it be that color, you can so do that. But I chose the orange and yellow blending effect for the leaves, because I like a lot of color. Now we're just gonna add our little details, which I'm gonna fill in the tail lights using orange. I'm gonna repaint the license plate yellow. I'm gonna use the black to outline the pumpkins. I meant not outline the pumpkins. I'm gonna use the black to paint in my little rear view mirrors. And then I'm going to paint in the rear view mirrors with the black. Now if you have some of that gray left over from earlier, you could put that on there as well. I just painted them all black, and then later on used the rest of my gray. Then you're gonna go paint in your trunk outline. And you're going to use white paint to do the outlining of the truck. Make it look a little bit the sun shining on it or something. Of outlining. So we're going to be outlining everything. So I'm going to start at the trunk. At the bottom of the trunk. I'm at the top of the trunk. I just, I have wherever the tires tension problem. So I was like, oh man, the sky's not done. So let me add some white. Let me add some clouds to my sky. So that's what you see there. So I was like, oh man, my sky needs to be done. So I'm gonna fill it in a little bit with the clouds. You're gonna outline the tail lights and the bumper. Make sure you take your time with your outlining. Fill in your window with the blue because sees the sky. Don't worry about it being in the lines. Sure you take because your time. I will outline that in a minute. Now if your paint is still wet like mine, then you're gonna want to do like another surface that is dry to outline. Because I tried to outline this part and my paint was still a little black wet. I'm going to outline a lot of stuff. So I love outlining. A good job. It makes stuff pop. Oh my goodness, I love it. If I had a pen, I would do it, but I love paint. So we're going to do the bumper. But this ends the tutorial for this project because this is mainly outlining, and you'll just see a lot of what I'm doing is outlining just what you have already painted. So it was really cool to do this tutorial for you guys. I hope everything works out. I would love to see your paintings when you're done. Just email me or message me at any time. I would love to see your creations. Thank you for supporting my business. Bye.